So, this is the Kentucky Sisters coming at you all, and we are doing actually a ghost investigation here in part of Georgia. And we've been asked to come to this house to do the investigation. It's me,
Is
Gracie,
there someone with us tonight?
my sister Tammy, and my sister Kathy.
Can you throw out a name for us?
We've been asked to do an investigation here at this house.
Can you tell me your name?
Annie.
What?
Annie.
Amy. That's the name. Annie. Female. How old are you, Annie?
Or how did she die?
How did you die? So I want to make this clear to everybody out there.
Meeting.
The things that we've talked about today in our own personal
Who did you meet, Annie?
life
Can you tell me
has
the
been
name
brought
of the
up.
person that you met? Gracie, look.
Look.
Is that a plane?
I don't know what that is. Here's what we're looking at, guys, if you can see it.
Annie, did you die suddenly?
But anyhow, what I
Or
was
was it
saying,
harsh?
we've talked about our 7 kids and grandkids and
the road.
the road and
Please get out.
Okay. It's still just to
but
get out.
it's repeated things to us today that we've talked about in our own personal life, right, sis?
Yes.
And it's sort of
Is
makes
Larry
us.
there? I want to connect with a Larry.
We went to
Mike, can you find Larry on that side for me?
Prater's Mill, is that
Hmm?
today, and done some investigation there.
I want to talk to Larry. Mike, can you find him for me?
Sarah.
Sarah. See, there's so many jumping out.
We're not going to name the place that we are at for the family's confidential reasons. But like I was saying, things that we talked about at Prater's Mill today was brought up to us through this spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
And
No worries.
that no one should have known about but us.
Except us three.
Because we were the only ones there.
Yeah. And then last night was weird too.
And last night
Very weird.
we stayed here and investigated for up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and it was
And
telling us about Walter.
yeah, it mentioned our grandfather, and then it said Walter, and then
Can you tell me where you are?
grandfather.
Alice.
It gave that name earlier to us too.
Mm-hmm.
Who is, what did it say?
Alex.
Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Alice?
No, it gave that name to us last night. Alice.
Was it Alice?
Mhm.
Did you die here?
Should be scared.
Ooh, we're
I
not
am after y'all
scared.
scratched my leg.
Yeah, and by the way, we were sitting here when we first started the investigation tonight, and my sister Tammy, her leg ended up getting scratched.
Out of the blue.
Yeah, and it told us we should run.
It did.
So
7.
Does
Okay.
that
Now we go
number
again.
again?
that was
Seven
the
keeps
number.
coming back.
The
Yeah.
7 keeps coming back to us, and we talked today about 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 kids, 7 grandkids.
My granddaughter's 7.
7 comes around in all 3 of
Yeah.
us pretty much a lot.
Are you good or evil? I'm asking it again. I know. Probably gonna get the other
You
one.
got scratched the last time you asked
You
that.
could pick me up and throw me off the porch.
Scary.
Scary, yes. It was very scary.
See, it's that I don't like. You wanna ask it something?
I see.
Do you wanna ask it something?
Who is here with us at this time?
Would you please give us a sign in a nice way you're here?
Sense.
Sense.
We poured the oil.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the essentials. Yeah.
Yep.
The oils.
And we were sitting here today to get ready for night, and the door just, I watched the door handle just
Open it
open.
by
Yeah,
itself.
we stayed here
Yeah.
last night to about 1 in the morning, and
Is
then we
Walter
left
with
and
us tonight?
went home, went to bed here at my sister's
Can I
house,
get connected
and
with Larry?
I'm reaching out.
but last night we done the investigation till 1 o'clock here
Yeah.
at this place,
Mhm.
and the same things that we got last night is pretty
Who's
much giving
reaching
it to
out
us
to me?
today.
Can you give me a name?
Or tonight, I'm sorry. But we done an investigation at
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Prater's Mill today here in Georgia,
Mhm.
Dalton, Georgia, and we got some pretty good investigation on that.
We got really good photos.
And
Yeah,
we got so
really good
excited
photos. We will
didn't
post
even
those
do
to
a
our
video.
site.
Girl around you.
A what?
A little girl around you.
You remember it said
It-
3 children?
Yeah, this is and last night when we were here at this place, I'd actually caught some orbs.
Can you tell me who the little girl is? Who's the little girl? Did y'all just get hot?
Yeah, it got it's real still.
It's very
It's too still.
quiet.
Yeah.
No winds blowing.
Patricia.
We keep
The
getting
little
that
girl's name is
name.
Patricia.
Yeah. How did she
No, that's
die?
Trisha's name. Patricia Dawn.
So what it's doing, guys, is giving us a lot on our family. Things about our family, nothing really about itself.
Head.
Hit.
My dog ain't like what's going on.
What did it say? Hit.
Hit.
Hit by what? A car?
Well, we know it doesn't like the road.
It keeps
Yeah.
speaking of the road which is
It's
down
behind
there,
us.
you all can see. And
You will see me.
okay, we're looking and we don't see you. I don't know if I want to.
Where can we see you at? Where are you?
But as I was
Can
saying,
you tell me where you're
we
located?
explore a lot and we do some investigation
Can you see the light?
in our own
Or
free
are you in
time.
darkness?
So we thought we would reach out and show you, with
2.
you all. Now it's giving us the number 2.
To what?
Well, maybe it's saying 2 instead of darkness 2. Because I offered it 2 options, 1 and 2.
Well, that's true.
What is it like there?
What? The
Did you hear that?
tarnation was that.
Did
You
you
heard
hear
that.
that?
I heard it.
I'm going to leave.
I'm gonna leave. Okay, you go on. I just got sick of my stomach. Right on top, it started burning.
It's worked on you very hard tonight.
Yeah, I know. My leg still feels weird. First, it was like cold, pinching, and
Well,
then
last
it's hot.
night I felt like I was getting touched on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bug.
'Cause
Tonight, when we started the investigation at this home, she ended up getting scratched.
Share my message.
I'm going to.
But so us three do a little bit of investigation in our own
Mhm.
free time,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
and we usually explore abandoned places and stuff. And we did that today, and that we'll have a video coming up on that one for you within the next few days,
Yeah.
because there's some things in there that we want to investigate too, because we did get a lot of orbs.
A lot. You did last
you
night.
actually even got a figure of a
Yeah,
person,
in
right?
a wheelchair.
Yeah, in that wheelchair.
There was an old wheelchair. Tell us a little bit about the Prater's meal, Tammy, that we done today.
Yeah.
A Predator's meal was back when the Civil War. Am I right? Did I? Is it? Yeah. I've had so much going through my head today. I got a lot going through my head. But it was recently where the Cherokees had stayed, and then when the war broke out, they took over the land in Prater's Mill, which was built in 1855.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never been, you want to go.
It's
very
It's
interesting.
a
did.
very awesome place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turned it over to both sides, between the blue and the gray, that they treated all the soldiers. And I swear to God, there was a white spot just dropped down on top of your head.
My head,
Yeah, and it lifted right back up. I kid you not. I swear to God.
and we
That-
didn't have our camera equipment set up on me, did I?
No.
Or did we?
And
no.
I've got coat chills all over us.
I swear it came down, touched your head like a little basketball, and bounced right back up.
Okay, we have dancing orbs, guys,
Yeah.
on my head.
But there were tons of soldiers down there that actually passed away. It wasn't just soldiers, it was Indians, the Cherokee mostly, because that was where they stayed at. And then, what else did we read about that today, Gracie?
Oh, jeez. They had the little store
Yeah.
that they
that little-
ran,
yeah, the little country.
and then
mercantile
the
store.
doctor's office.
The doctor's office was really cute, which I got a cool picture
Mhm.
of Kathy with that at the doctor's office, which is so, it looks like a little
And-
outhouse.
Right. Yeah. I thought it was a school, and then no, at first I thought it was a church,
Yeah, I did
and I'm
too.
like, a church that little, there's no
No way.
way for people would even
that
come
what
to the
you're
church and
saying?
it that little.
Yeah, it was
But-
a little bigger.
You seen it?
Let
Yeah.
me see it.
You really had.
I keep hearing a gate open here.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna tell you, there was a gate there.
Here,
Yeah, there used to be a gate. Okay, I just heard knock.
okay, my sister Tammy knows the people that actually live here, and she's very familiar with the area
Yeah,
because she actually does live down
because
here.
this right here is when they were fighting. The soldiers. None of this really existed. Just the hillsides. There was no roads, no nothing on this part of the area. And they would go over, and walk and come up to the little stone church building, which the stone church building was actually, it was a church at one time, and then it turned into the medical base for both sides that were fighting in the war back then. And between here and there were a lot of deaths.
Did you move his chair?
No, I didn't move it.
I ain't touched it. My legs ain't that long.
No, my legs are killing me.
His chair moved.
You didn't scoot it with your foot?
No. Did you move it?
No. I really didn't.
I didn't touch it. Okay.
Okay, so
And then I'm off guard now. Across, well, a ways from the Odes, you might as well call it. I don't know what you would call it. What would you call that? Oh, I'm gonna call it a church, but they turned it into something. I got it. What the hell was that? I didn't mean to cuss. Oh my god.
oh shit! What was that?